Hello and welcome to welcome to Explain11. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on... It's not a Let's Play actually, I'm just flying around with FSEconomy. So in Explain11, so here we are at... let's see if I can get everything on here. Sorry about the beeping sound. Just need to check. Changes flash. There we go. Turn everything on here. Oh. Cabin lights. The collision lights. Turn this light on. Okay, so we're here in our Dreamfoil 47. We're gonna fly from Uppsala to Arlanda Airport, so short flight. You're gonna use FSEconomy. Log in here. Start flight. So we have 6 passengers on board, and we need to just hear everything. So boost is on, hydraulics on, light instruments. We can turn this off now. Yes, as it should. We'll look down here. Make sure that's on. So then we'll go start. So this is a FSEC, so it's quite simple to start. It's not a very long flight. We can plan it here. VFR night flight. So we got VFR code here, 7,000 in Sweden. I think it's about 7,000 in Europe. Large flight plan. We'll go ESCM.
Test okay.
To Arlanda. Then we'll go VFR, so we'll go out here, map, zoom out, so we'll need an exit point. We can go either this one, which is Danmarkskirka, or we can go this one is Uppsala S. We'll go Uppsala S, so we'll Uppsala S. Sorry, no. So that will be our exit point, VFR, and then we'll have an entry point, which will be, I think, this here, which is Vassunda. That's the entry point into the Stockholm class Bravo airspace. So, not a long flight, it's 19 nautical miles, it's not too far. So, engine is started up, we'll go generators on, avionics on, we'll go air conditioner on but low, heater because it's not that warm, turn on the instruments. So we'll go uncage this, turn on vents, everything looks good, can raise the RPM. Oh. I'll need to reset this again when it's done. Meanwhile, we can check our cyclic trim. It seems to work. Our cyclic seems to work. We'll turn on SAS, which is Stability Augmentation System. We'll try the trim again. Set to center. Okay, so that's it. Some landing lights on. So it's pretty sweet aircraft to fly, but you need to stay on top of things. it doesn't matter if you use the augmentation system or not. You need to use the SAS if you want to have the autopilot. So I will have that. It flies pretty nicely anyway. It's a beautiful night flight over Uppsala. So we left Uppsala. Uppsala has actually two airports. More general aviation airport, which is off to the right, and this one, which is the main airport, which is actually an Air Force airport. We'll cruise at around 800 feet. Okay. Go to altitude on. We'll bring this up and we can go actually direct. We'll go nav. So, oh. So the other airport is out there somewhere. It's in the General Aviation Airport, and then we have the one we left over here, which is Anna, the Air Force Airport. So we'll exit through a place called Uppsala, which is down here. And then we'll fly VFR into our entry point, which is over here. Vasunda, and then we'll go to the airport over there. So it's a really quite a short flight. Find air plan. We'll go tower. Set that up. So yeah, if you can download all there are different charts for TMA, terminal area something. Oh, sorry, I can't remember. But there are charts you can find easily online. You just go Google AIP Sweden, and you will find a way to the Swedish Aviation Authority, which actually publish the charts and update them, and they're free to download online. So so it's quite easy to see. So, and if you go to the airport of Uppsala, then you can find. So now we're exiting here. Switch to that other tower. You'll find all the charts that you need, and you can find Uppsala, and you can also find Stockholm. So quite easy. Actually, this doesn't seem to add up. It says 118505 if you want to be picky. True chart on tower frequency. There are actually several frequencies. So then for 20 Vasunda, then you will fly straight into where you want to land. So you can see where that will be. And Vasunda is actually a small general aviation airport. A really small one, just basically just an airfield. We used to pass by there when we drove to my in-laws, who live up in Tierp, which is a bit of a drive, but so I pass by there. I usually look at it. It's kind of fine. I don't think we fly a lot, especially not in the winter. I don't think it's grass fields, and it's not very. I don't think it works for winter flying, but maybe when it's snow and ice, but not when it's grass. But the thing is, they have two Mi-2s standing there. There used to be 3, but I think they moved one. And those Mi-2s been standing there for years. It looks sort of kind of sad. 2 beautiful helicopters just standing there. Don't even know if they will start, but they are standing there anyway. So 4 minutes left. So it's a short flight to Arlanda. I don't know why it says Savas, because that's not, it's Vasunda. It's the same with Uppsala, it has another code, CMNAS. But when you saw when we chose it, it says Vasunda, so. So you build a contact tower before here and tell you, hello, we're here, we're gonna pass in by Savas, Vasunda, on our way to land, Arlanda. You will probably get cleared in there. It's a pretty fast helicopter, I mean, what kind of ground speed do we have? We have, I can't tell the ground speed usually here, but almost 127 knots maybe indicated. It was quite a good one. So Vasunda is down here somewhere, and this is the road. This is probably the road here. There's a road here which I usually drive to get to my in-laws. And you continue up to Uppsala and then onto the highway, and on. Actually, we're gonna switch because we're gonna go there. So I created a waypoint over there because I think that's where we're going to that part of the airport. So I had some issues with the scenery, so I uninstalled a couple of sceneries. We'll see what shows up from this part of the airport. So this is usually a helicopter part. They have a lot of helicopter movements there, and a service facility, I think, for helicopters. I'm not sure if they still have it. They used to have the police helicopter station there, but I'm not 100% sure. I think they're actually based in Norrtälje now. I don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. But it might have changed a bit. So here's the part. I've been screwing up a bit after this last update because I wasn't too careful when landing the helicopter, so I'm trying to be really careful and vigilant and doing it in small steps all the way in, not just doing as I learned in FS9, that I basically just went over, slowed down and hovered and landed. So it's much more realistic, so I need to think about a lot of more things I need to think about before landing, and doing small and careful steps. There's the key point. So here's the highway, or freeway, or whatever you want to call it. So down here is a town called, maybe there, Märsta. Here, this is probably the industrial area, and the town is down there. Just live there. Now we live way over here somewhere. A pretty big freeway. The exits here, and then there comes a freeway basically into the airport here, which you can drive. There's a spotting place just by the edge here on that runway 19 left. You can spot aircraft spotting if you want to. So we'll disconnect airport pilot. We'll start to slow down. Trim it a little bit. So the trim function is really cool when you get it working. So here's the part where I usually screw up. I lower the power too much, and then I can't get a bit back in before I crash into the ground. So
400.
My scenery should be out here, but it's not here. So actually we'll go, since the scenery doesn't show up here, we'll actually go and land over here, I think. I was gonna land here, but I need to add some more stuff to the scenery for that to show up. So we'll go land over here.
$400. $300. $200. $100.
Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing.
50.
Oh, that went okay. If you just do it carefully, it's not a big issue. It seems to work okay. So here's coming up is a sort of a problem with FSEconomy. Turn off the SAS. Turn off landing lights. Reduce throttle. So there's an issue here with, like, think in real life you probably just open the door and let the passengers out, but that doesn't work with Dreamfoil and FSEconomy, so you have to shut the engine down completely, which I think you probably wouldn't do in real life. Turn off, we'll turn avionics off, we'll turn generator off, and then we'll go and turn our engine off. For some reason this seems hotwired to the bus, so as soon as the battery's on, this turns on. So we'll just wait for 40, below 40, so we can engage the little tunnel. No, sorry, rotor brake. Cute. And we can turn off our FSEconomy flights. We'll go there, finish flight. Pretty good. About 16 minutes. So we'll start our return flight. Go. First turn off the throttle brake. We'll check all our overheads. It is as it should be. Make sure this works. Temperatures 90, which is okay. I think it should be below 100 or something, otherwise you'll get a hot start. But it usually goes down pretty fast here, so we can start our engine. You can have an if you want to, you could add no, that didn't work. Sometimes I have this issue with oh, of course I didn't have fuel. Stupid me. Okay, just let it spool down and we'll restart it. sometimes you have issues with this starting out. It doesn't want to start up, and then you have to either set it to be started when you load the flight, or you have to have a key setting so it will just start up. That also works. Now it started up. It was a fuel, sorry. Stupid me. So we should, by 25 we should have movement of the rotors, which we have. No hot start, everything looks good. FSEconomy is doing its job. Okay, so we'll turn off the generator, avionics. We'll turn off the instruments. Air condition, same as before, low and heater on. We don't need a pitot heat. Good. And we'll go and turn on SAS. Increase the throttle. When turning on SAS, you see this movement actually on the in the cyclic. RPM goes out. Set as it should. We'll just uncage the artificial horizon. We'll plan our return flight, which is basically just invert this. So, pretty simple. And then real life you would go, we'll go check this. It's going to work. Okay, so landing lights on. And everything is in the green and we're ready to go. We'll start hovering. So, good. And everything is still in the green. Turn here. And out we go. So it's really nice when you get it set up with the joystick and everything. It flies incredibly good. It's easy if you want to hand fly it. That's no issue. You can easily do that. So even if you turn on, the problem is turning off the ESSA in this flight, because if you do it in flight, everything goes haywire. But if you fly, otherwise, it's not much of an issue. So I'm going to go direct Basunda, and 900 feet I think is a good flight altitude, so we'll level it off here. Trim it if you want to. Or we could just engage altitude and nav. It will fly itself. We'll set the torque. Don't need it as high as it is. I usually keep it around between 70 and 80. Seems to work nice. Getting good speed, good fuel consumption. Don't strain the engine too much. Easy highway. I don't know, what should I say? Highway or freeway? How many degrees it's outside? Can I see that anywhere? Maybe there's some sort of temperature meter somewhere. Oh. Well, everything looks good. We're closing the Vassenda, which if we flew this in daytime we'd see it. So, but since we don't see it. So we'll exit here. We'll check our frequency. I think it's set, the correct one set, but we can check our charts. So Uppsala control tower is Uppsala control is 134. We don't need that. We'll go direct tower. So then that's 1192. Set. Good. Easy. And we'll go entry Uppsala Näs, and then we'll go up to actually we can switch. We'll go entry Uppsala Kyrka. So we'll change. We'll remove this. We'll go graphically edit. We'll go entry point, which is here. I think. No, it's not. Where's the entry point? No, actually, still the edit. I think it's here. Danmarkskirka. We'll go there. Graphically edit, and we'll go that point. Kyrka. Go direct. Down. No. Oh, crap. I'm doing this wrongly. Direct there. There you go. So now we'll go direct Uppsala Kyrka, so we don't need to fly over the city as much. We'll do it a little bit, but not as much. Then we'll go entry up there, so we'll avoid some of the buildings, which I probably would have done, should have done. Here's the this is the hospital heliport. It's kind of cool actually. It's on top of the building. I don't actually think it's shown though in explain as it is. I'm not sure though. I don't think it is. We could add it, see if we can see it. So we'll go entry point, the Danmarkskirka, and then we'll go heliport, which is with the airport, and then up to Anna airport. So bit of a weird flight, but hey, it works. So if you want to fly this by hand, it's not that hard. You can easily do that. Easy to trim, easy to follow everything. Even though I'm not the best instrument pilot when it comes to helicopters, I do my best. So Danmarkskirka is, I think, over here about-ish. After this bend, so this is the highway here. It comes up from the Arlanda airport and then goes by a little circle and continues up northward. But over here is Danmarkskirka, and then you go in there. I don't think we can see the heliport. I'm not sure it's actually in the game. We can definitely, and if it's in the game, I'm not sure it's actually modeled the way it looks in real life on top of the house. And I actually did for FS9. I did actually complete this heliport. So if you download my senior for FS 2004 or FS9, you will find there. You could set it up so it will actually just turn if you trim it that way. We'll continue to hold the turn if you want to. Should we trim it the other way when you're out of it? So I'm not sure. I don't think the heliport shows up here. We'll see in a bit. Since most helicopters don't have autopilot, I guess most pilots are pretty good at flying, hand flying, because that's the way you usually do it. Even though modern helicopters have more advanced avionics and systems, still think it's probably the way you do it. So let's see, if I can find, I don't think I will gonna find it, should be visible soon. I love the fact that XP11 actually sort of shows you, so it uses an open street system, so the streets are actually as they are in real life most of the case, most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. So, and that's pretty awesome. It should be over here, the hospital, but I can't really tell. I can't see any helipad anyway. So the helipad is sort of off to, off to the right side. It's towards all the hangars and stuff. Our buildings are towards the city, compared to the actual runways. But the helipad we're gonna use is on the right side of the field here, or eastern part of the field. See if I can manage to get in there without screwing up. There's definitely potential for screwing up, as always. So I want to go down lower. I want to check down this one if you want to. Hey, there's a car there. I love the cars. It's also pretty cool.
$500.
Find where?
400. 300.
Where is it?
Warning, terrain.
Is it here? No. Maybe it's here. Actually, here. Here it is. The helipad is over here. I was a bit off, actually.
$100.
Here's the part where you could lose. If you're not careful, you crash into the ground if you don't add power at the right time.
50.
So go down. You want to descend, but you don't want. You do want to do it in quite a controlled way. So here's the helipad I was starting out at. Well, helipad is apron. Here's the apron I was starting out at. So I was going pretty okay. I didn't kill myself. That's always a good one. So that's my goal, not killing myself. So. Turn the SES off, turn the lights off. We'll go here, we'll turn off the instruments. Turn off heater. Air conditioner off. Act blower. Turn the avionics off. We'll turn the generators off. I'll lower the RPM. Should have done that first, by the way. Not in that order. Should have done it first. And then you're supposed to wait a minute, which I don't usually sort of feel like doing, so I usually just shut it off quite soon. So we'll do that, even though that's not realistic. Turn to the signal. I managed to see everything. Hydraulics, booster pumps off. Cabin lights off. Right, and the flight. Finish flight. Yes, thank you. I took 10 gallons, right? And it's 4:49, so that's like 17 minutes. Good. We'll turn off our outside lights. We'll turn off this light, just need a flashlight. And we'll turn off this light. And then we'll turn off power. So we can turn on our proper road brake if we want to. And that's that flight. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Andy. I don't know if you can see anything from the outside. Not much. Or the helicopter anyway. It's there in the dark somewhere. Thank you for watching this episode on Explain Level. I flew an FSEconomy flight from Uppsala to Stockholm Arlanda and then back again. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.